Hey everybody, it's Dee Dee. I'm back again with a book review. Okay, I'm always saying that I can never find YA that really interests me. Well, I found one. Paper Covers Rock. Okay, this was one of my March reads. Can't remember exactly when I read it, but anyway. This is basically a book about a guy whose name is Alex. He's 16 years old and he is attending a upscale boarding school. Oh, I'm not sure exactly where it is. But anyway, not that important. He is attending this upscale boarding school, and one day he and a couple of his buddies go down to the river on campus, and they, doing some underage on school grounds drinking. And then start getting these crazy ideas about climbing up on the cliff above, on the rock above, and jumping off into the river. Needless to say, one of Alex's friends, jumps off the rock, except he jumps off head first and winds up dying from this accident. Then the story goes on with Alex and Glenn, who were at this accident. The book continues on with the both of them. One of them feeling guilty, and the other one not feeling guilty at all. Basically, through feeling guilty, Alex starts to write in his journal on a daily basis. So he basically writes everything that's going on at school and his relationship with the other students, and in particular his crush, hard crush on his young English teacher, Miss Dovecott. And it's through his writing, which he doesn't really know that he's has the capacity to write, but it's through writing that Miss Dovecott comes to the conclusion that Alex is feeling guilty about something, and she then starts to devise different types of writing exercises in order to try to discover what kind of a dirty secret that Alex is hiding. This was a really well done young adult book. What I really liked about it is the fact that the author, Jenny Hubbard, she tries to bring in literary works and the idea of using writing into the story. So it's all entwined. The story, the fact that Alex is recounting the incident that happens at the beginning of the book. He's recounting it through all the different things that he's written. There are moments where other writers are mentioned in this book. The idea of English class and writing assignments, and somehow how these writing assignments bring out his character and what he's feeling. Yeah, this book has all of its bit of teenage angst and grief, schoolboy crush thing, also relationship. There's also this thing about, you know, who is, the golden boy and who isn't, and, who's in and who's out. And I'm not going to give you any details because I think if you actually really want to read it, you might really enjoy this book. Yeah, I think it's a great read. And it was the finalist for the William C. Morris Debut Award. I think it was in 2012. The book was released in 2011. I think in late 2011, and it got the William C. Morris Award in 2012. So yeah, and apparently she didn't come up with this title. It's the publishers that came up with the title, and I think it's brilliant because it really fits the story. I think you all remember doing the scissors, paper, okay, so it has a lot to do with doing that, but it's the way that he expresses the whole idea around the incident that happens and what he's feeling as the days progress and he's feeling more and more guilty. Yeah, I gave this four and a half stars on Goodreads. I've written a review on it on my blog if you want something more in depth. But yeah, really worth the read. And Jenny Hubbard is writing a second book if she hasn't already finished writing it. It should be coming out in 2013. I don't know the name of the book, but I would be interested in finding out, what she's going to be writing about next. She really does have a way with writing a story. Now, she does have some insight because apparently Jenny Hubbard worked for 10 years in a boys' boarding school as an English teacher. So she's heard I'm sure all of the inside things about, teaching boys and what that must have been like. And so she has very good knowledge. And that's why I think this book really rings true. The voice really does sound like a boy. So I say pick this one up. It's a really good YA, 4.5 stars, top. Okay, I'll be back next with, I don't know, maybe a book spine poetry video. Okay? All right, see you later. Bye.